crispy foreskin.
You know what people do with foreskin? There's
Lick it. Suck the.
Hey,
They suck the blood.
hey, fucking,
Suck it dry.
just so you guys know, we took a couple
Yummy.
shots before this podcast.
Baby
so,
juice.
so- I'm sorry. I'm telling you guys, we need a Patreon.
I don't even feel it.
You. I said it. I said
I will say it again.
And I stand by it.
And do not bleep that.
Give a wolf a pocket pussy shaped like a bunny. You will not see it in the morning. You know what they all say.
You know what they say.
You know what they say. I do not. Mamumbo. I do not have to tell you what they say every day. Alrighty. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Lemme Dink podcast. Whether you're on the way to work, on the way to school, or just got a couple hours, minutes, days to kill, go ahead, load up that playlist, click on it, and just let it ride. We got so many episodes, so many segments coming up for you guys. But first of all, I don't know if you guys have heard. You probably haven't, since you're not cultured like me. But One Piece people, are you with me here? We've actually arrived to the echelon of anime. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please go and watch One Piece. You don't know what we're on.
How long would it have to take for you to watch One Piece to the point where it's at right now?
Congratulations, because there's people like you that think like you, and they've actually created I think it's called. It's either Two Piece or something like that. It has a funny name to it where people went into the original anime and they just cut out everything you needed. So now you can. There's like a whole little like new series that's just like straight to what you need, and I think that one's like almost like
still 100 hours long.
It's probably a lot. But okay, here's what gets me mad about people that say that about One Piece. It's like
no, I don't think it's a bad thing.
It's good, man.
No, yeah, I don't think it's. I mean, there's if you like shows that have like
you like that bullshit, then I mean.
No. There's some people who like don't like.
This guy doesn't like anime, guys. Ooh, everybody get him. Ooh.
You said like it's a bad thing.
Liking anime now is almost like if you don't like it, bro, it's like what's wrong with you? I'm no longer the weird one.
I didn't say you were weird.
I had to live in shame for years.
You know, there was I was gonna say because I especially like black people were like the first people to like I feel like who I heard like would get bullied a lot.
Yeah,
well, I mean, in general, but like the black people that I know, like they
urban environments were not like accepting of Goku, of dressing up as Goku and shit.
No, but because of all the black people that I know, they all like anime. But yeah, I would always remember like there was a time where like you guys like would bully people who liked anime. I'm like, what? And I remember like they were like, yeah, dude. People swear I would tell people like about anime since I was a kid, and I swear to God, there's people who are friends with now who'd be like, yeah, I used to like it too as a kid. It's like, okay, but I remember you were the ones telling people that's that baby shit.
No, for real.
Yeah, so
for real.
I forgot what the term is called.
Weeb?
No.
That's not, I remember that
term. No, I meant there was a term that they made about like I think it's called the Great Shift.
Oh.
The Great Shift.
I didn't know a Great Shift happened.
Oh yeah. There's basically that means where it was like that
culture.
Shift, where it was like okay to finally like anime, and people were like, oh wait, everybody, you guys like it too, and it's kind of like I don't have to be defensive about it no more.
Okay, well here's the thing that I think happened. I think people realize that anime isn't all. Because the representation that I think it got before was just like cartoons, but even more like friendship, and it's just like I can get why some people would be like, "You're 20 years old and you're still watching this," but it's just like people watched it for the first time and they realized, oh, like some of these animes have really good fight scenes, and that's what I think pulls in a lot of people. The fact that you can have like movies that come out like nowadays and be like we did 320 million into this budget, and you watch it and you're like, this is supposed to be an action movie. And I mean, you can either look at movies like Transformers where just like they did so much VFX where it's just like what am I watching? It's just garbage rolling for like 35 minutes of the movie. Or like other shit where like Tron Ares came out, right? And they put a lot of money into that, and it's just like, yeah, it looks cool, but like one if you compare it to the movie that came out like 10 years ago, the VFX don't even look that much crazier. That's one. And then two, if we're at the point where we can do all this stuff, where we can make people look super cool and look like they're hopping in motorcycles and lasers and jets and all this, like, then shouldn't we be to the point where we're creating it at this level or not greater? What I'm trying to say by that is, like, in anime, we're it's not conformed to like even humans. You
Yeah.
can literally make. There's been animes that are about like other beings, and they work just as well. And the fact that you can put things like action and romance and in a lot of like abstract things into anime, so that it can be a culmination of all those things, is I think what people are um are actually like realizing. There's a show I'm probably gonna get like seriously. People are gonna be like, this guy watches that. Never mind. His opinion is invalidated. But I watched a show on an anime on Netflix because I had Netflix sometimes plays like if you don't if you're watching something and that ends like to the
Yeah.
last episode,
Oh yeah, yeah,
it'll
yeah.
auto play
It'll
something
just
else.
yeah, yeah.
So I was watching an anime and it played this other one and I fell asleep to it, but then I woke up and I was watching it and it's called Beastars. And me saying that, people were like, "Bro, you
Oh,
watch
that's the
that?"
furry one.
That's the furry one.
Yeah.
Okay, so you say that and it's like it's about furries.
Well, I mean, I know it's not about furries, and
So
I've from what I've heard, it's like it's not even like sexual. Like people think it's
I,
actually like monsters.
I didn't know what I was watching, and then I was watching it, and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of good." And then I realized the name, and I was like, "Oh, this is the show that
This is
everybody
that
was saying."
show.
Okay, so I'll give you the
I'm
premise.
watching porn. No.
The weird stuff does happen.
Oh,
So
okay, really?
this is the plot of it.
People just
So
try to convince me, I guess. Then
so
telling me it's not.
it's kind of reflective of like almost a lot of stuff that's happening now. So it's supposed to still be Japan, but instead of people, everyone's an animal. And there's still racism that happens, but it's more based on the fact that if you're a predator or a prey.
Oh, like in Zootopia.
Yeah, it's Zootopia. But the cool thing that happens is that in the big thing that happens in the school that you start out with is that one of Liu Shi, who you think is only a gray wolf, one of his classmates, he's in like junior high or something, they get murdered and he gets eaten. Yeah, in
Oh
like the
shit!
theater. So like that theater's like crossed off and like nobody can go there, whatever.
Dang, he gets
He
eaten.
gets eaten.
Dude, that is crazy for an anime. To
That's what
like,
I'm saying.
that's like crazy racism, like a civil war about to break out.
Exactly, because that's at the beginning, so he's still going to classes and
Yeah,
everything, and in the classes there's like some like tension and stuff between the animals that are way smaller and the bigger animals and stuff, and so you see that go on throughout the show, and then you find out small things that make that like either change the way your first like viewpoint on like
yeah,
what's going on, and then also it actually makes you like genuinely you actually feel bad for the dude growing up, because then you find out that he's not even a full-blooded wolf. You find out that he's actually an interspecies wolf, which is that's even more hated, because usually in the world it's supposed to be like rabbit goes with rabbit, wolf goes with wolf, but his grandfather was a venomous Komodo dragon. So he's actually impervious to poison, which helps if you watch the show because there's like stuff that happens with that. Um,
but it's still a predator,
he's still a
right?
predator and he falls in love with a bunny, and the bunny is originally kind of also racist towards him, and the only reason why she's like nice to him at the beginning was kind of like
She doesn't want to seem racist.
exactly she doesn't want to seem
She's like,
racist.
I can't cross the street, even though there's some shady got black guys down the street. I can't
That's
cross.
essentially what happens.
Yeah, I can't cross, guys. They could be nice.
Exactly,
They could be lawyers.
exactly, and but also go into her story, and she already has like she has stuff that like she can't even really be, she shouldn't even be saving face, because there's
Wait,
like
so are they like in animal form at all times?
yeah, this not animal. It's like them.
I don't know. I never seen the show.
What do you mean animal? Like
Is it like in Zootopia where they're actual
yeah,
animals?
they're animals the whole thing.
Okay,
They're
I was
anthropomorphic animals.
so they're not always in animal form because anthropomorphic isn't that mean they can change?
Anthropomorphic, if I'm correct, it's like giving like uh human capabilities to a sense to like an animal, so like they can wear clothes, they can stand upright, they can talk.
Oh,
That's
okay.
my understanding of
Okay, I was just
anthropomorphic.
gonna ask because you said like his grandpa's like a venomous Komodo dragon,
Hmm.
so they can all still have babies, even if they're different,
Um,
like predators and prey.
there was like health complications, but to
So
answer your
some of them, so they give birth to like retards.
no, like his when he was talking to his like his grandpa or whatever,
Yeah,
he was talking to him and he was like, yeah, for a second we didn't think that you're. Oh no, his mother.
his
So
mom.
he's a quarter and his mother's half, and he was like, yeah, we didn't think your mother was gonna come out like healthy because they told us, and then when she did, we were like super happy. But I think the mom might have killed her mother when she was born, but I'm not completely sure.
Oh, like through birth.
Yeah, and it's even you when he meets with the grandpa, you get like another level of racism because they go to a restaurant and they're sitting down, right? And there's already the thing of like predators versus prey, but then now there's
It's
like
like reptile versus.
there's literally
so
there's
stupid.
there's venom. They're like, look at that venomous reptile. Oh, don't touch. There's like a little kid and the dad. And he's like, don't touch him. You might get
You might
poisoned or
die.
something. Yeah.
You might fucking die if you touch.
And
that
then the
guy.
wolf is like, these guys are so ignorant. Don't people know that venomous animals you have to usually they have their venom in like their bite, so they
Yeah.
had to bite you for you to be you
Yeah.
know become toxic or whatever. And it's just like there's like levels to it. That's like if you were to be like if I were to tell you, it's a show where a lot of animals are fucking each other, it'd be like, oh, I'm not gonna watch that, man. That's kind of weird.
But
Because
it
there's
is-
not even a lot of fucking. There's not.
I was gonna say, is there fucking? He's like, boy, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of fucking.
Okay. There's like we'll say there's 27 episodes. I'll say in like 6 episodes, there's like a scene of fucking. There's not. It's not even crazy.
No, I'm not saying it's crazy, but it is kind of like that. Is kind of like funny though, that you have to like bring that up because you can't just like throw that onto somebody and then they're like watching. They're like, what the fuck?
Well, it's because
It doesn't. Okay, anytime there's a show or a movie that's gonna have multiple sex scenes. I don't know why they always start off with like the first scene being a sex scene. Have you ever noticed that?
yeah. Well, because they have to set the tone.
We gotta let you guys know that there's gonna be
It's gonna
fucking.
be fucking.
So does the show start with the fucking?
I
scene?
think so.
Oh my god!
No. Actually, no. It starts with the chase scene of at the beginning we see the student who was killed.
Who was getting murdered?
Yeah, we see the chase, but
Oh,
we
okay.
don't see the killer. That's like the whole thing in the first season.
Oh, okay. So that's like is the first season just like the mystery, like the like kind of
Yeah.
figuring out who
Oh,
murdered?
yeah. Because that's another thing to mention. So this during the first season, the whole investigation is going on, and the more and more that the investigation goes on, the more and more you find out that it's most likely someone in his class.
Oh,
And that's also why a lot of the predators, as the season go on, they get more and more like
you gotta stick together.
yeah, literally. Well, it gets to that point, but at the beginning, the predators they feel like very like profiled and stuff,
Yeah.
and then it does get to the point where the predators they get tired of it. They're like, we didn't, because there's people, there's animals on the show that are like so. We'll say that their species are considered so primal that they have to take medication because on the off chance that they aren't on the
Oh.
medication they could kill one of their fellow like animals, like not
Yeah.
even on purpose. They could like just step on a mouse and like kill them,
Oh.
and it's just like no, you have to always be focused. You have to.
How does that medication help them from not stepping on
I
a
don't
mouse
wanna-
accidentally?
I don't want to reveal like too much, but there's
I mean, just like anybody can step on a mouse on accident.
but if you're like a weasel, you're not gonna kill a mouse. If you're a cat and you step on a
But
mouse,
an elephant's not a predator. Does he have to take medication?
I didn't say. One, I didn't say elephant, and then two, I didn't say that he was the. There's other big animals besides
I know, but you said that
There's
predators.
bears?
You said that you said
Tigers?
you said that predators take medication.
yeah
But
yeah.
I'm saying there's other big animals that aren't predators. Do they have to take medication? Even though they're perfectly
There's one
capable?
person that everyone knows who I'm talking about specifically, but they have to take medication because they're so strong that even if they're like hold the hand of another like prey person or whatever, that if they weren't on the medication, they could easily break their hand. They're at school, man. They can't be like, "Oh, can you pass me this pencil?" and then like break your hand while you're passing it to them. It's like that's crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, how was your middle school?
Well, my B-Star middle school experience started off with freaking anaconda squeezing my balls.
And all the memes came out mostly because you look at like a lot of the love interests, and it's
Yeah,
like,
there's I mean, I could totally see why.
it's a gray wolf that's like if you look at his actual dimensions, he's like 7'1", and then you look at the bunny, it's like 5'3", and that's where a lot of the
They're
jokes
like-
are coming from
yeah.
too. They're just like how, like geometrically
How could they do that?
how could they do that? That
She
poor
is
bunny.
basically a pocket pussy.
That poor bunny will not survive the night. You know what they say. Give a wolf a pocket pussy shaped like a bunny. You will not see it in the morning. You know what they all say.
You know what they say.
You know what they say.
My
I do not,
good-
Mamumbo. I do not have to tell you what they say every day. You know that to give a wolf a pocket pussy in the shape of a bunny, you will not see it the next morning. You know that they say that every day. Why must I remind you, Mamumbo?
Yes, Matumbo. Your name is Matumbo.
The camera cuts to like the sun. He shows a cover up the TV that obviously has B stars on it.
And he's like, Why? I do not know why you watch this
I
show.
do not know why you were covering the TV, but it is obviously unrelated to this matter. I want you to uncover the TV, turn it on, and let me correct you in the way you are being. What are you watching?
Why are you gay?
You just hear the, and then sit down and, what is this?
Oh, I thought you were saying that in Africa the B star is the B star dove.
That's
over
funnier.
there.
I do like
The
that.
B star dove is like,
Yeah, turn that back on, and then he uncovers his hand, and it's just like the house is cut out as
yeah.
a makeshift window, and he was just looking at outside. Look at that. That is natural.
He's looking at a safari.
He's looking at
B stars.
He's looking at a little wolf about to impregnate a bunny. Look at that. That is nature. I do not want you over here with the stupid bunny pocket pussy. I want you to look at the wolf. This is nature. This is beautiful. And they just look back, and the bunny is just dead. That's just the way of life.
This is how it goes.
This is nature.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
All right, you were saying
I'm going to be that for Halloween.
I'm going to be it is what it is.
Or
are you going to be a B-Stars wolf with a bunny pocket pussy?
Father, I would like to be B-Stars for Halloween. I would really like to be a small bunny and find myself a nice big wolf.
No.
Father, please.
No, son of mine.
Father, please.
No, son of mine.
I just want to be a little bunny.
Do you know what they say?
Momumbo,
do you know what they say?
I want to feel petite.
Momumbo, do you know what they say about bunny-shaped pocket pussies?
I'm 7'2" and my shoe size is 18. I want to feel petite.
I want to be petite.
I want to feel petite. Father.
I want to be petite.
Father, please. I need to crouch into every house I go into. I cannot even shit on the toilet inside. We have received this village has had plumbing for 7 years, and yet I still continue to take the shits outside. Father, I want to feel petite.
Do you know what they say about?
Do you know what they say about my father?
Do you know what they say about bunny-shaped pocket pussies, my son Mamumbo? You know what they say? The wolf fucks the bucket pussy, and then you do not see it in the morning. This is what they say, Momomo. This is what they say. You do not need me to tell you that this is what they say.
I cannot accept this.
What do they say in the morning?
I cannot.
What do they say in the morning?
They say that if you give a wolf a pocket pussy in the shape of a bunny, you will not see it in the morning.
Absolutely, Momomo.
I hear this.
This is what I tell you. I tell you, Father. I tell my son every day. I tell him.
They will fuck me, Father.
He does not understand.
Father.
He does not understand.
Father, I will take away the predators from the village myself, Father.
One day when a wolf comes to you, a 10-foot wolf, and makes you feel petite, you will see.
I want to feel petite,
we will not find you in the morning. That is what you and me disagree,
Father.
We will not find you in the morning.
I want to feel a great wolf inside me, Father.
I
want to feel a great wolf inside me.
I work all day so I can feed your family, our family.
Thank you, Father.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I love you, my son.
Thank you.
Momumbo, I do not want you to turn into a pocket pussy.
Your son will be a petite bunny.
So that
your son will be a petite bunny. I will show you. I will go to America and start a new show. I will name it Lemme Dink.
Do not be... That is a great name for a podcast.
That is a great name
for a podcast.
And I think many subscribers will come.
I think so as well, but you will not get that way if you are a pocket pussy.
And I think people should subscribe to their Patreon.
I believe they should.
I think they should create.
I think they should leave comments so that we can make topics on the box that we hit.
I think that if they do not create a Patreon soon, they will be cancelled for things like these.
Yeah, probably.
Exactly this.
Things are like this.
What I am doing at this exact moment is the exact thing they should refrain from doing.
They will do the impossible and both get accepted to the SNL cast, and then they would be both excommunicated from the SNL cast.
Yes,
because they are doing accents like these.
Here is my reasoning for saying that I can do this accent. It's funny. It's funny. I mean, hey, if people do the Mexican accent and they're like, like you go on any podcast and they're like, do a Mexican guy. Hey, what's up, fool? I feel like then we are allowed to do these things.
Yeah,
it's only fair.
Dude, black people love to make fun of Mexican people.
I've noticed that.
I don't know what that is. I don't know why.
I have some hypotheses.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But it's never like they're never making fun of like American Mexicans. It's always like the illegal immigrant Mexicans
It's
that
because
they're
they
making
can't.
fun
They
of.
don't have like. What are they gonna make fun of the American? Because every time they make fun of the legal one, they're always like, before like they'll be like, before you come from like Mexico or whatever. They're like,
Yeah,
you don't even know how to speak English. You only know how to speak like Taco Bell and shit. And it's
yeah,
just like, okay, but then you find like a Mexican that was born in like America that like speaks perfect English, and that was exactly what you're saying at all times. And
yeah,
it's just like, okay, what do you
yeah. What are you gonna say now?
they'll still be like, yeah, go back to your country, and then like it's like, okay, go back to yours.
Okay, go back to yours.
Yeah, like what are we doing here, man? Like what? I'm
Yeah.
waiting, bro. I'm waiting, bro. You know, I've seen a lot of
Mamumbo.
I've seen
Just gonna start calling people Mamumbo.
dude, literally any I've seen like videos on like Instagram and stuff of like people being like when they get mad at like workers, they'll be like, and that's why you're Mexican ass, blah blah. They'll say shit,
Yeah.
and like I've been waiting for like someone to be said to me, so I'll be like, okay, that is it. I was being nice.
I would turn you into a rabbit-shaped pocky pussy.
If
You
you
know what
think
happens
if
to
you
a
think
rabbit-shaped pocky
that I
pussy in
do
the
not come
morning?
from a village where they say that if you give
We just
a
needed an
wolf,
excuse to go back to
I just needed one thing.
you were waiting for it to get back right to it, man.
I just needed self defense, and I can pull it out.
In the scenario that I made up in my head, I was had no other choice. Okay, I had no other choice. I had to pull out the accent. It was not my fault. It was defense mechanism. This is what they say in my
You
country,
were gonna come.
my country of Africa.
You were gonna come to my podcast and tell me I can do my accent. Tapak you. Tapak you. You. I said it. I
I
said,
will say it again,
and I stand by
and
it.
do not bleep that.
I want the elders of the village to hear this. That you have been speaking this way, disregarding to me.
Yesterday, I went to an open mic with my one of my buddies, comedian buddies. His name is Chris,
Nice.
and it was the first black mic that I ever went to, where the
Ooh.
audience is black.
Ooh.
And he's black, but there was like nobody sitting in the front. But that's like usually that always happens when like you go to open mic, like people are afraid to sit in the front because they've seen stuff on the internet, like people
Yeah.
getting bullied on
Yeah.
crowd work and stuff. But he went up there and he's like, nobody's sitting up here. He's like, you guys, we don't have to sit in the back anymore. Nobody,
He said it. He said
he
it.
said it to the crowd.
Yeah.
And nobody laughed, and I was the only one laughing, and I'm like the only non-black person in the room.
Well, that's a bad look.
That's not a bad look. I'm like, how do you guys not think that's funny? As a comedian, I mean, like now that I'm like going up on stage, like I'm not afraid to laugh at jokes that I know are funny. You know what I mean? So like that, I'm just like, how do you guys like? You guys are lame.
You guys are lame.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stop. Wow, what's it called? Did he have a good set or no?
No, we both bombed.
Oh,
We both bombed pretty hard.
damn.
Yeah.
Anybody there that you were like, damn, this guy's pretty good? Anybody that lit the room up?
Generally, pretty much everybody was like, besides us, was pretty good. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's very different. Like the jokes that black crowds laugh at are not the same jokes that you do at white crowds that get them to laugh. You know?
What would you say is the like white versus black comedy rooms? What would you say gets the whites a lot of the time? What do you say will get the black people a lot of the time?
White people a lot of the time is like a very like a twist,
Mm.
punchline. Um, like there was this is not my joke, but this was like something I saw on the internet the other day. Somebody was like, "Oh, like 33,000 uh deaths this year were due to guns. But are we gonna take our guns away? No. In the same vein, 55,000 people died to car accidents. Are we gonna take our Asians away? No." And so like something like
Fucked up.
that,
Yeah.
it's like a twist that I
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like that
yeah.
gets the white people a lot. But like black crowd is more like it's not even like a twist. It's more so like a punchline. Like it could still be true. Like you know it's coming, but it's still like they just say it like with a funny word or something. And
Mm.
that stuff like that still works with white crowds too. But I feel like that's kind of like the majority of the jokes for the black crowds. And like I said, like depending on like what like if it's relatable or not, that joke could work in a white crowd. Like something that's still like on the nose but just sounds funny. And the same way like a twist ending could do the work for a black crowd. It just depends if it's kind of relatable. That's the only difference, I guess. The main difference is that if it relates to white people or not, or if it relates to black people or not.
Which audience drinks more?
Um, I don't know. I I think it more depends on the venue because if you're at a bar, then obviously people are going to be drinking. But this place was at a fried chicken place. It wasn't really like
Harold's.
it was a place called Just Like Mama's. It
Oh,
was like a fried chicken joint. They had a mini bar, but most people there were eating, which is like very different, which is pretty cool.
you felt like you were like disturbing their dinner.
Most people were done by the time we went up, but it was like I was afraid that I was gonna go up while people were eating.
Yeah.
But yeah, by the time we got up, they already closed the kitchen and people were like
Oh,
already
okay,
finishing
okay,
up. So they let
okay.
people finish up their food. But yeah, it was pretty cool.
Did any of the like the waiters or anybody come out to like see you guys perform or not?
Yeah, after they closed the kitchen, everybody. There was only like three staff.
Oh,
There has the person taking orders and then the two cooks. It's
oh.
it. The kitchen is small, but the place were actually probably one of the biggest audiences that I've been to besides
Ooh.
Cole's. So it was pretty cool.
This was on what?
On
Sunday?
Monday, this was yesterday.
Monday?
On a Monday. Yeah.
Whoa. Well, I guess it was a restaurant, so like the turnout wasn't exactly for like.
No, apparently it is.
Oh
Like people
shit.
know it's the open mic. People go there for the open mic.
Okay.
I
You
I
gonna
I,
start going?
I think I'm gonna start going every week, dude. It's
Ooh.
pretty cool. I did all my jokes. I think need work, but
That
I
was pretty
have
funny.
they all have potential.
Oh
They
yeah.
all have potential. Like because that yesterday was the first time I ever did like black jokes, like jokes for black people that I've never like that I know would not work in a white like establishment just because they just wouldn't understand.
Like what? Like what? Like give us one.
The
Let
one
me think exclusive,
Let
guys.
Me Dink exclusive. There was one oh dude, I forgot to do it. I was gonna me and my Chris. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have
So I
to.
was driving with my brother.
So you guys would never hear that joke. I'm gonna have to cut it off right here. But yeah, there was this one joke that I had because when I was working at McDonald's, I had this. There was this other manager. He's black and his name is Devin, and he told me one time he was like, "Never trust a black man without a mustache," and I was like, "What?" And he was like, I don't know, just don't do it. And I was like, what are you talking about, dude? He's like, I don't ever trust a black. He's like, when's the last time you ever seen a black man without a mustache? And I was like, I couldn't think of anybody. And he's like, exactly. So if you do, that guy's on some shady shit. Do not trust that guy. And I was like, oh, that's weird. But I remember like years later, I'm like, what are any black guys that I like don't have a mustache? And I was like, okay, the only one I can think of at the top of my head is Michael Jackson, and that guy touched kids.
Wait, what? No, you can think of a bunch of guys that don't
Who?
have. Denzel Washington, he doesn't have a mustache. Jaden Smith doesn't have a mustache.
Okay, hold on. That well, I mean, you're not
Terry
naming it.
Crews. Oh no, he has a goatee.
No, I was gonna say, what's it called? Jaden Smith. He's weird.
KSI.
Denzel Washington. He does a lot of movies with facial hair.
My friend Rick.
My friend Rick. I know you don't have a single friend Rick.
I have a friend Sam.
I have my friend Mamumbo. He lives inside me.
Wait, does Sam have a? Nah.
But so Michael Jackson though, Michael Jackson, he what's it called? Touched kids, and the only other person I could think of besides him was Bill Cosby.
Xavier. I have another friend named Xavier who doesn't
Oh,
have a mustache.
he doesn't have a mustache. And you trust him?
Yeah, I'm also thinking the guy Devin, the guy who told you, did he have a mustache?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had a mustache.
Because I was thinking like, damn, like what if he told you and he had a mustache? Then that's like opposite day.
No, he does have a mustache.
That's like opposite day, bro. Like he, how does opposite day work? Today's opposite day. But,
No, it's
but if it's
not.
exactly, that's what always confused me
Yeah,
about
yeah,
opposite
yeah.
day. I was like, wait, so if you say that today's
It's a
not opposite day,
paradox.
but then if it
That's
is
kind of
opposite day, then it isn't.
but that was kind of the funny like. No, but that's not true because you could say it isn't, and then
Please don't suck my cock. Do it,
do it.
please, please.
Okay, it is not opposite day.
They should instead of like an Indian like telemarketer should be like, hello, do not redeem, do not redeem. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, into my email. Yes. Oh, Matumbo is looking very rich today.
You turned Indian.
Matumbo.
You turned
No,
Indian
I
at the end.
didn't. No,
Just
I
say it again. Say it
didn't.
again.
Ding, ding. No, I didn't. I'm gonna get canceled, bro. Okay, let me say sorry to all the people I offended. I don't even think anybody got offended, bro. I feel like more people are laughing than anything, bro. So sorry. um, yeah. What were you talking about?
No black man with no mustaches.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
but yeah, the joke was just that like one Michael Jackson is the person like first person I thought of, and he touched kids.
True.
Bill Cosby, he also shaved his mustache, and he well we know what he did. I mean he like raped a bunch of women and drugged them or
Jesus
whatever.
Christ.
And but my twist on it was that like I, I think I think the mustache gives the black man the ability to get pussy, and I think that's kind of what those people are missing. Is that if they had pussy, that like Michael Jackson would not be touching kids. But the thing is with Michael Jackson is that I don't know if he ever went through puberty, so maybe he just can't grow one. But Bill Cosby can definitely grow one. He just shaves it, so he likes to rape women.
Holy shit! This was a joke.
This was a joke, and I didn't get to do it, and I'm very disappointed.
No,
I wish I was able to do it.
I, I think it was for the best. Honestly.
I think no, yeah, I definitely had to work on it because all these jokes were like stuff that like I had that I literally only had as an idea in my head before.
Okay, I got you.
But there was one um that I did that has like even the host like nobody laughed, but even the host was like, okay, that there was actually you had something there,
Yeah.
and I did it, so I got to work on it. But the joke was that like I was like, oh, you know, poster workers, like I'm like they're like the nicest people ever. Like every time they're like the best part of my day at work. Like I get to interact with them. Who are they always on the phone with?
True.
How are they always on the phone with somebody?
They're on the phone with other post office workers.
No.
No.
They can't be on the phone with other. It's impossible because they're always talking. The person on the other side of the phone never gets a chance to talk. Who are they on the phone with if they're always talking? Not to mention, they're on the phone for 9 hours a day, 5 days a week. You guys must think you're the most interesting people in the world.
Not even that. What type of phones you guys got?
Yeah, a battery life.
The battery's
crazy.
Surviving all that time.
All that time.
Because I know that phone does not just have the phone app on. I know that there's Facebook behind that. I know that there's TikTok behind that, and I know that there's like a couple stupid little websites that you've been on.
Yeah, and not to mention like how do your headphones last that long?
For real.
Okay, that's one thing. A second thing. Okay, let's say you do talk to somebody for 9 hours straight.
Phones.
Let's say you do talk to somebody for 9 hours straight. The next day, you get on the phone for like another night. What did you miss yesterday
for
that
real.
you couldn't?
You just recounted.
Yeah, I know. You just did that. You had 9 hours to say what you were gonna say. What did you possibly miss?
What if those people are low key? Have you ever heard of Japan? There's like services where like you can pay someone to be your friend for a day.
Yeah.
What if they're doing that? What if they're getting so much money? What if they're walking and they're also like, oh, so how was your day today? Blah, blah, blah. And then at the end of the call, they're like, okay, Jerry, that was 9 hours. Just send the 300 to my PayPal. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. That'd be a crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, how much money would that be? Like,
I don't know.
On average, you make like $200 at like a good job in a day.
Yeah.
And then plus like
if they're on the phone for 9 hours, they're
like a drug dealer. 500.
Like 300 a day.
Like 300 a day.
That's like 70K a year.
Imagine to make.
That's still pretty good. That's still really good, actually.
Yeah, imagine in a day you look at like your phone and you went up like 3K
in one day.
Imagine those jobs. What those jobs are like.
OnlyFans. You don't even have to be that good at OnlyFans to make 3K a day.
There's the thing about OnlyFans. I don't know if you've heard, but like the ratio of that is so like.
Like only 1% of the
creators. Only 1% of the people are actually making like
any money.
No, because the 1% are making a ton. Like each month they make like 500,000. Yeah. But like your ex that fucking works at 7-Eleven that has like in her Instagram like the link to her, she's making like $20 a month. Yeah, she's not, no offense, but like
no offense to your ex,
no offense to anybody's exes, because there's probably some. Dude, that must suck.
Imagine you think you're all that.
No. Imagine you date a girl, right? You think she's the love of your life. Stuff breaks off, and then the next thing you hear, she's a OnlyFans girl. But then you go on her OnlyFans, and she's not even making money. So like, you literally like fell in love with her. you were willing to give her everything, and then you just find out that she's just some like whore, some online whore.
And she sucks at it.
She sucks at it. That must imagine the girls that are with drug dealers that they suck at drug dealing. That must be like, because I feel like if you're with a drug dealer,
The
if
only upside is that they have like
drugs and like
drugs
access to drugs,
and
to cheap
money.
drugs,
Yeah,
because I think like the only way you're with the drug dealer and you're not one of those people is if like you were with them before they got into drug dealing,
yeah,
and you know that the reason why they're doing drug dealing like is justified,
yeah,
like whatever, I don't know, whatever they may have going on. But if you're like, if 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 you're just selling like, if you're buying a bunch of weed but then you're smoking half of it just to sell the other half to like your coworkers and shit, and like you lose money on it at the end of the day, imagine how your girl must be looking at you, bro. I don't know, man. I'm just thinking like in this economy, there's gonna be a lot of people
in
that are
this
like
economy.
that. Must I am gonna say that. I'm gonna say that for the young boys.
You know what? I will bring it up.
I will speak up for the unspoken for. No, seriously, no, like seriously,
Seriously,
put your
seriously.
feet into these shoes, right?
Okay.
It's 2025, and you're 16 and you're
Mhm.
trying to get a job like at Domino's, at Pizza Hut, at Little Caesars, at whatever, to take like your, even the chance to take the girl that you've been like crushing on for a long time to the movies, and you go to the interview or whatever, and you find out that there's like 30 other people, like 30-year-olds that are like competing for your job, and like we're about to hit a recession and there's no good movies out. I was gonna continue, but I really want to end that. There's no good movies out.
And there's no good movies out.
No, okay,
Like
no.
right now.
No, but for real, and like the country's about to hit a recession. All the stuff is like crazy. You hear about like, um, I mean, I'd be like, I would and I wouldn't um be scared to go to a movie theater right now. Have you heard about how many like public shootings that they've been like? I think over the
Like
weekend
recently
there
or
was.
just like in general?
I mean, over the weekend I think there was one. Like
No.
over the
I know
weekend.
there always has been. Like I remember when Dark Knight happened.
Exactly. Like
That
that's
the Joker dude.
that's what I mean. I don't feel like I'm special, but in that type of situation, like if I were gonna go to a date at like a movie theater, I'd be like, damn, I'm probably one of the people that are unlucky enough to like go to the movie theater where that one rattled customer is gonna go.
Yeah.
I don't I don't know how this is gonna end. I've never had training in my life.
How does this relate to your ex having girl OnlyFans?
Um I was saying like it might put your head, but basically what I was trying to say is it must be hard for like a 16-year-old right now. That's basically what I was trying to say. No, but seriously, imagine you try to go for like a job right now, and you like a delivery boy, and you're like, bro, there's like 30-year-olds competing for my job
Yeah,
because
yeah,
there's no jobs open,
yeah,
and like you just all you want money for is you just get punani. That's all you want. You want to take her
yeah.
to the movies to get punani, and you can't even do that.
I do remember
There's
what's
no
it
good
called
movies out.
like right after I got I had quit my job at McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
I was like looking at like screen printing jobs,
Mm-hmm.
and there was this like job that was making $15 an hour, and this was like I'm pretty sure it was like exactly minimum wage. Like,
Mm-hmm.
do you have any screen printing experience? And I'm like, no. And he's like, oh, then yeah, probably not. I'm like, minimum wage job. You want me to already have experience? Like, this is the bare minimum. And he's like, yeah, no, we have like 10 other applicants who have like years of experience. And I'm just like, what?
Damn.
Like, it's like that, and they're only getting paid like 15 an
15.
hour. That's insane.
They probably like argue at least for like 17, but still, it's
But
not.
still,
It's
yeah,
like nothing. Damn.
that is nothing.
Fuck.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
Guys, let's build a little community, guys. Oh, this is what I say, right?
Yeah,
If you guys boost us
we
up,
should name our Patreon Mamumbo. We should have a Mamumbo tier in the future.
I really hope that like the thumbnail for this podcast isn't like on.
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to make us black.
I'm gonna. They don't. They don't gotta do much. They really don't. If we were white guys, they would have to like actually
Yeah,
do
they'd have
shit.
to change facial features.
Yeah, for real.
For us, we can probably just change our skin color. It
Just
probably
make it a little darker.
it'll yeah.
Change the
I
exposure.
think it'll look a little. I think it'll look realistic.
Honestly, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
honestly.
I don't know. Do you think we could like look black if we just got darker? Because there's some races that even if you change your skin color to like black, it just like you don't look black.
Like an Asian guy.
Yeah,
Um.
like they couldn't look black.
Well, like there are weird like Portuguese people. like there's like weird Albanians too. There's like races of people of like countries where
Oh
like
yeah,
they're very
Albanian guys.
hard.
Albanian guys definitely do look like albino black people
They either look
sometimes.
not even black, like Albanian especially. You don't know if they're Hispanic. You don't know if they're Middle Eastern. Sometimes some of them look like a really light skinned black guy.
Well, that's because their genetic makeup is all those things.
That's what I'm saying. It's
It's
like
not.
so
It's not
hard.
just because
Portuguese people too. Some of them
yeah,
are like, "Are you Latina? Are you like?" I don't even
white.
think they're
They're
Latino.
white.
They're white
They're
Portuguese.
white. They're in Europe.
Oh
They didn't pillage like Spain did. Well, they did a little bit, but
yeah, they
Brazil.
dip their fingers in there.
They dip their toes in a little bit of
Well, they
pillaging.
did Brazil. That no wonder they stopped. They started on the hardest. Like they
Yeah,
started on the
they got the
biggest
biggest. Yeah,
difficulty.
they got the hardest guy. They're like that shit.
We're not gonna do that shit again, bro.
Oh god, dude.
We'll leave that to the other white people.
Yeah, Spain. You can have the rest.
They probably got mad too because they were like, they don't even speak Portuguese good. Like they don't speak it the right way. Probably, you think the Spanish people they get mad when they hear like Mexicans or like Guatemalans or Colombians
Yeah,
speak
I
Spanish?
know they do because they're just being racist. They're like, are they? Imagine if the English, the British came to America and they were like, "You don't even speak proper
They
English."
do. That's what they say all the time.
They don't.
Yeah, they do.
Maybe maybe like rich people, but not
The average
not
Joe.
like the average. Yeah, but like the average Spanish person would definitely be like, that's yeah,
Ustedes ni hablan bien.
yeah.
Ustedes ni hablan con ese acento.
They think of what's it called, Latin American countries as like entities of Spain still.
Ah, dude.
Yeah.
Mexico doesn't even need help versus them. I don't even think.
No.
Like if we were to actually get in a little battle,
I think Mexico's economy might even be a little bigger than Spain's at
that's
this
what I'm
point. We could
saying.
probably
Bro.
destroy
We could
them
take them.
militarily.
Like,
Yeah.
like it's no longer like we
Even
need
without
help.
USA behind us, like I think Mexico could definitely take on a lot of European countries. Well, maybe not a lot of European countries.
Well, yeah,
Definitely
no.
based on numbers.
Like
We could Soviet Union their
I mean,
ass.
depends on.
Just like keep throwing Mexicans.
I thought you meant like Cold War. Like,
well, no, I meant like
hold,
no.
hold. Everyone is holding like a burrito or a taco, like ready to throw. Like
Chanclas.
hold.
No, I meant like because in World War II, in World War II, like Russia like had like no money. They had no money for supplies, but they had like I think literally like 10 times more people than other countries.
Oh
so
yeah,
they were
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, okay, we're pairing you up. Each pair gets 1 gun, 5 bullets.
When he dies, you
pick
his shit
up. Yeah, then you go.
and you kill these fuckers.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Like, oh,
that's what I'm saying though. But, like I feel like Mexico would. That's probably our tactic. Unfortunately.
Nice. okay, no,
nice.
Because
Guatemalans first, though.
we're cheap. Okay, we're cheap in labor, but I think this would be one of the only times where we should learn from other countries and ourselves pay cheaper labor.
Yeah.
So this is what I vote for, guys. We don't even gotta send Mexicans. We just gotta get in a fight with Spain and hire a couple Filipinos to ride on down there.
Man.
They're not gonna know the difference.
Filipinos have a grudge on Spanish.
Yeah, they also have like last name
yeah.
Ramirez and shit.
Yeah.
They'll definitely fight
They'll
on
fight
our
for
side
us, for sure.
And then that too, like if like let's say right, like Mexico and Spain start something.
Yeah.
I don't think Colombia and Venezuela are gonna be on the side of fucking Spain. They're also gonna be like, fuck those guys.
Well, I don't know. Think about the government's allegiance. You think the Venezuelan like high government elite's gonna be like, oh, actually, we do want to take care of our people now.
True, but that pisses me off, man. Because if what's it called? If you look a lot of the times, like during history, like Mexico has helped so many countries, especially Latin American ones, and always you go to like some like I'll be scrolling and then you just see like a random person right from like Uruguay and they'll be like, los mexicanos son pinche cobarde. They'll just be speaking shit, and it's just like I showed you that one right of that one video of that one guy where he was he was arguing with 2 Argentinians and they were talking about like soccer mostly, and then he was bringing up stuff. He was like si voy a Argentina ni puedo, voy con un billete de $5 y estoy rico, no necesito nada más, estoy pinche rico en Argentina, no, ni tienen para comer en Argentina, solo tienen dinero para su equipo de fútbol, no tienen para nada más,
Yeah,
ni tienen para sus ciudadanos. And then it was just like yeah, bitch, like this is what I'm trying to say. Like Mexico's always nice, but then I feel like behind our backs, a lot of Latin American countries are always like bitches, fucking pussies and shit.
yeah.
And it's just like,
And it all stems from us being terrible at soccer. You realize that
what?
if we had a great soccer team,
What?
we would get respect. But since our soccer team, no, think about it. Because we get booty smacked in soccer, they're like, oh, they're pussies. We can take them on even
Oh
like
hell
militarily.
nah. That pisses me off.
No, bro, I'm serious though, because they see that's how they see our
They
country.
wish, bro. Like, bring it down to boxing, bro.
Yeah,
See who has the most championships, bro. I
yeah.
love that argument when people are like, um, uh, I'll beat your ass, blah blah.
And it's like Mexico has like the greatest boxers of all
And
time.
then if you look, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, well, America has like double." And it's just like if you look at the number of Mexican Americans on Americas, it's like I think it's over like 70% or some shit. And it's just like, yeah, because you stole all the you.
No, it ain't steal. They're
No, you didn't
still,
steal,
but
but
like,
like,
yeah, they're
well,
still
they
like,
kind of are stealing.
no.
If we were to
Oh,
be
you're
like just
saying,
purely Mexican versus like whatever else is not
yeah.
Mexican, you stole a couple of our, you stole seventy
Oh,
percent
but
of
yeah,
our
but
guys.
I wouldn't say
Yeah,
stole
it
though,
wasn't
because it's
stealing.
kind of
Yeah,
like they're kind of like
they're
thinking
representing.
they're not representing just you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not fair.
it is.
It's not fair, bro. It's not fair.
It's not fair.
Bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of the American like greats are probably like from like the '60s and '70s, '80s.
Yeah,
I mean, we do have like Mike Tyson. There are Floyd Mayweather. There are a couple like
Terrence
Americans.
Crawford, he just won against
Um,
Canelo.
oh no,
That
Fury,
was sad.
Tyson Fury. No, he's British, right?
Tyson
The white guy, the
Fury,
big tall white guy.
he's a gypsy, which
Oh,
I don't know the weird thing about that, but apparently they're not white. I don't know.
they
They're
that
like
I think
Greeks,
that they're only not white because of racism.
but that's what I'm saying.
Like people like white people don't like them in Europe.
That's
That's
what I'm
why they
saying.
say they're not white. But it's like you guys are the same ethnicity, really.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, I hate the whole like.
I think it's also their culture too. I think
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's only a cultural difference. I mean, they're like
like steel.
their country, their ethnic makeup is like Romani, which is like the Albanians kind of area.
Oh yeah, I did hear
Yeah,
about There's like a because they're a lot of the like people that say they're like a gyp like not Egyptian they're gypsy like more than like 50%. A lot of them fall into like to the traveling community where they
yeah,
travel from place to place.
th-
And there's another group of people like that who they did like the 23andMe, and those people have the most out of the entire world. They have the most ancestry to like uh uh the people that were around Jesus when he died, like
yeah,
from Jerusalem. They
yeah,
have the largest percentage, but
yeah.
they keep moving, and people are like, I think some people were like they shouldn't do that because they were
Shouldn't
like
move.
they should try to keep their thing as pure as possible. But
Shouldn't
then
move around.
they shouldn't move around because moving around that essentially over time they're gonna like marry
Oh,
other
dilute.
people and
Yeah,
stuff.
I hate that's like supremacy shit.
Yeah, that
I
is.
can't wait for the next 500 years when everybody's mixed. And then what are you going to be racist about?
True. I mean, people are gonna find a way.
That's what I'm saying. But it's just like, okay, now what? What is so different about these people and these people when you guys literally are like the same thing?
It's
It's
probably.
probably just going to be economic class at that
Mm,
point.
I mean,
Culture.
it is
Yeah,
already right now, but it's just that they try to brainwash us to make it into something else. I
yeah,
think it's
crazy.
you can't change your skin color. So if it's gonna be something that they're gonna demonize people about, it's probably gonna be something else that they can't change.
Yeah.
So fucking Baldies versus the rest of the world.
Or like that Rick and Morty episode where they're like they got cone nips versus target nips. He's like, go that forever. And they like, you remember that episode?
Circumcised versus
Oh,
uncircumcised.
well, that's a choice though.
Shit.
You can
Well,
still you can do it. You
well,
can not get circumcised. Imagine
there's
you're like, my son, I protected you. I protected you, my son. I didn't let you get circumcised.
well,
They're gonna
but some people it's religious.
during the great circumcision civil war,
The great shift, the great circumcision.
the great cut, the snippening, the snippening.
This is the best day of my life. My son has just been born.
I have never gone hungry for the past week. I
Doctor,
have been eating foreskin all day.
doctor, what? I was gonna go. I was gonna say, doctor, what are you doing with those
Yummy,
scissors?
crispy, crispy.
Hey,
Yes,
yo!
crispy foreskin.
You know what people do with foreskin? There's
Lick it,
there.
suck the.
Hey,
They suck the blood.
hey, fucking.
Suck it dry.
Just so you guys know, we took a couple
Yummy.
shots before this podcast.
Baby
so,
juice.
so- I'm sorry. I'm telling you guys, we need a Patreon.
I don't even feel it. The
I don't even feel it.
I don't even feel it.
Suck those circumcised penises. I'm fine.
Roasted
I'm
in
fine.
a light fire. We're to get a nice caramelization.
Let me tell you nice folks about the bus. Okay, no.
You guys watch B-Stars?
It's pretty good. It's good.
The circumcised and B-Stars?
That actually would be funny if I just went to a black comedy room instead of telling jokes. I just retold my favorite animes.
Yeah.
just nothing for them. Just purely like. And then there's this other guy.
And there's this other guy. Yeah, and then by the end of the, like 5 minutes, you're like, that was my time, guys. And they're just like, well, yeah, we're at a comedy show.
I feel like that you definitely have 2 or 3 that at the end would be like, yeah,
yeah,
woo!
I like those shows.
Fairy Tale, One Piece. Woo!
There was this one time actually it wasn't. It was actually 2 days ago on Sunday. We were at this open mic, me and some other comedians, and it was at a restaurant, but they have a separate room for the dining area, and then
green room.
Huh?
They had a green room.
So kind of like the room where we do the open mic. There's a barrier between there's 2 doors
Between the peasants and the talent.
exactly. So, but the thing is that
I know
it's
industry slang.
It's a sports restaurant, so they have like games on and stuff. That's the only reason that they have a barrier, so that you don't hear all the noise and the music in the other area and all the people talking. But it got so full over there that they had like some people sit on the other side, and they were like, okay, well, we have an open mic here, so you guys want to enjoy the show? And they were like, no, we're here to watch the game. So it's just like, oh fuck. So now we have this big ass group of people just talking over the mic. We couldn't hear anything, dude. And like the guy who does the mic, he can't tell him nothing because it's like the restaurant's doing us a favor, really.
Yeah.
And they're paying money, so we can't just tell them to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? So the whole
guys,
time,
please, we're trying to tell really bad jokes over here.
We're trying to tell really bad jokes, guys. Because you just and so 3 of us went up. I was one of them, and like, yeah, nobody was paying attention because like they couldn't, and you couldn't hear us. Even the comics who like laughed, they were just like what? I couldn't hear what you said, dude. Yeah. Honestly, even though I want to pay attention, like I really can't. But then right after me, this guy Todd, his name is Todd. He's really funny, and he didn't even do any of his material. He went up there. He just started reading smut for 5 minutes.
And no one said nothing.
Nobody said anything. For the first 20 seconds, I'm not joking. He literally moaned on the mic to see if they would even care. I swear, exactly like that. He was like, for 20 seconds. For 20 seconds, dude. Oh, dude, that was the funniest shit I ever saw. To see if they would pay attention. Literally, not one person turned around. They were all just like, like watching the game. They didn't care at all. While he was going, like nobody cared. And then afterwards, he pulled up his phone and he read smut for the rest of his set.
Upside to that whole situation, at least now you can go and fuck in that bar in like one of the
bathrooms.
One of the bathrooms. Yeah, nobody's gonna know.
Nobody's gonna care.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Good upside.
Good to know. Yeah.
Happy endings all
There's
around.
a closet,
guys. You gotta find the ray of sunshine and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Silver linings everywhere, guys.
If you're in the back and you're just and you catch a whiff of that nasty booty stank air.
Do not say anything, guys.
Don't say anything. You look at the ray of sunshine that is like, look where you're at right now. If you fall in the front of a bunch of people and they're all laughing at you in the grocery store, you get up and you mumble indistinctly and make them feel like assholes for laughing at a guy who's not there all the way to their suspicion.
Yes. Or alternatively, you could get up and slit all their throats so that they never tell anybody.
Fuck.
And then you'd be like, whoa, somebody slit all their throats. Clean up on aisle 5. Haha. And then you walk away.
I need to clean up on aisle 5. Someone has obviously given the wolf a bucket pussy in the shape of a bunny. And everyone knows how that goes. By the morning, there will not be nothing.
we're gonna like inadvertently make people think that there's like an actual African saying
I
that
hope.
if it,
I hope,
I really
man.
hope, man, there's gonna be like the hardcore audience is gonna be like, you guys remember that one time when they just kept talking about the Paki pussy will not be seen in the morning. The,
That reminds me of a joke my uncle used to have. When I heard it when I was younger, I used to think it was like the best joke ever. But now that I'm older, I'm like, it's okay. But the joke goes: this Asian immigrant, he comes to the United States, and he comes, but he doesn't know a lot of English. So he tries to go to sightsee at a lot of places. And the first place he goes to, he sees a really nice building, and he tells this couple right next to him, "I really like this building. It's super nice and architecturally. Um, we don't have business. We don't have buildings like that where I come from. I want to know the name of it so that if I see another one of his buildings or I see another person, I could talk to him about it." And their response was, "What you say?" And so this man, he goes to another. He goes to a restaurant and he tastes what he can only describe as some of the best food he's ever tasted in his life. And he pulls the waiter and he tells him if the chef could come out, and the chef comes out and he tells him that he needs the recipe, or at least if he could get some way to be able to recreate the recipe back at home, because he's gonna go back home and he's gonna want to make it. And the guy tells him, "What you say?
what you say?
What you say?" And so the guy, he goes to like the last like sightseeing place, and he asks him obviously, "What is this thing? I want to know what the name of it. Blah blah blah. What is that?" And they tell him what you say. So then the guy goes back to his village, and um what's it called? The funny thing about the joke is that when anyone goes to his village, there's huge monuments and statues that are exact replicas of like the stuff that he did
Yeah.
back in the United States, and the plaque on every single one reads in memory of what you say. Okay, maybe it still does hold up. I remember when
Memory of what you say.
I remember when my uncle told us.
I gotta cut it off real
All
quick,
right, but
and
it
then
was funny.
you start.
All right, so have you been? Are you're not aware of anything that's been happening with Twitch or nothing?
No, not
Okay,
generally.
so I'm gonna have you react to a video real quick, and this is probably gonna be the title of this podcast, because you gotta see, man, this guy, what this guy does. Keep in mind that this is with a whole bunch of people around him. Like this is during an event. Um, so just watch this real quick.
What the? Wait, what?
Yeah, so that's the girl.
Yeah.
She's having her panel, and a guy comes up to her, and he
What
just
the?
hugs her.
Yeah.
And security end up having to push him. And so you know what ends up happening from this?
Yeah. What that was weird though. That wasn't like just a hug. It looked like he was trying to kiss her.
He was so it turns out that that guy had been basically. Oh, don't tell. Oh, wait. Look. I don't know what picked up. All right, so in the clip, you could see that he goes up to her and he tries to hug her, and so what ends up happening from that is that the staff obviously they push him off, but what
Yeah.
comes from after that is what everybody's talking about, where they found out that the guy was basically kind of cyber stalking her for like a long time. He had been one of her like followers, whatever,
Yeah.
watching her channel, her Twitch account. And so the way that Twitch did it, they would remedy it is that they would ban him for 30 days on the thing. Exactly. And that's what a lot of people are saying. And one, people are saying, why do they not already have a bunch of like security at the event? If you know that there's, if the event, because when
Well,
you,
I mean, I think the security was adequate. I mean, they stopped the situation. You know, they stopped it from happening. But also, it's like,
oh, because also the guy was able to leave.
oh,
Yeah, that's another thing that's people are like, what the heck? Like,
they should have got his ID. I mean, maybe not jail time because I don't know if there was a crime that he committed. Because
I mean that probably could be.
it probably could be.
Yeah.
I just don't know if if the security gave him enough time to do anything illegal. That's what I'm saying. You
Oh,
know what I mean?
okay.
Like, what if he
Yeah.
pissed him off before anything happened?
True. But the reason that that's like a big thing now is people apparently are like more and more they're exposing a lot of like the platforms that people are using
Yeah,
nowadays. Twitch being one, and I don't know if you heard the other one where there was a guy named Schlep who his whole thing on Roblox. I think he had a YouTube channel where all he did was he exposed like child predators, and he made a video exposing how I think like even some of the Roblox creators, like a lot of them were like specifically targeting kids and like
Yeah,
being predatory to them. And instead of like Roblox responding and being like, okay, we're gonna ban like this person, they banned him.
yeah, they banned him from talking about it.
And it's
I remember seeing about that.
and the more and more stuff like that goes on happening, it's just like how much longer are these companies gonna be able to profit before the people that make them the money start to be like, I'm not gonna support this anymore. Like with the
Yeah, there was another YouTuber
oh
who like kind of was just like, oh, like I'm seeing how Roblox is like I'm a big content creator on
yeah
Roblox. I'm gonna stop making content.
yeah
I'm a I'm gonna move to a completely different game because that's
that's
like
messed up.
especially because he knows I mean I mean it takes like
His
a
name is
big
gonna be associated with that.
associated with that, but also like it seemed like I'm glad that he cares about the kids that he's making content
No, for
for
real.
because like yeah, he's taking care of his own fans. So I mean yeah, I don't know what that guy's name is, otherwise I would
Yeah,
shout him out.
yeah.
But yeah,
That guy's
whoever,
awesome.
yeah, Schlepp is cool, and whoever it was, it might have been maybe it was
Schlepp is
Schlepp as
also a
well.
cool name.
Yeah, Schlepp is a cool name. Reminds me of Glep.
Every
Glep
time I make
from
a
Smiling Friends. Glep.
oh yeah, it does.
Glep too.
Every time I think of a YouTube name, after I make it, like right after, I think it's the coolest name when I type it in, and then right after I'm like, oh, this sucks. I hate my YouTube. I've hated almost every single YouTube name I
I
have.
forgot. I think I made like a fake YouTube channel for us to like just kind of use for the algorithm to
Oh,
kind
nice.
of like see what is going on for like a new viewer on
Yeah,
YouTube who likes podcasts. And I thought the name Jankowitz was so cool, and nobody ever took it. So in I have an account that's just Jankowitz.
that is
No,
pretty cool though.
no numbers or nothing. That's my handle.
I'm gonna make one Jerkowitz,
Jerkowitz,
Jankowitz and
Jankowitz, and
Jerkowitz.
Jerkowitz.
And when they're gonna go down the when we show up in that FBI court hearing room or whatever, and they're gonna pull all our digital footprints, and they're gonna be like, these two guys are Jankowitz and Jerkowitz.
The
I
Owitzes.
don't know.
Jank and Jerk.
They're just a detective looking over the table, like there has to be something here.
They're connected. I just know it.
His
There's no
wife is
correlation.
behind him.
There's nothing there. You're looking too much into it, detective.
Charlie, it's 3 a.m. Charlie, come back to bed.
You're
You're
gonna
Charlie.
drink it or gonna jerk it? I knew it! I knew it! There's
Oh,
something
yeah.
there in my house!
Yeah. She's like, come on,
I'll drink it and I jerk
I'll
it.
give you a little jerk surprise you always wanted. And he's like, what the fuck did you
A
just
drink
say?
and a jerk? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, it's what all
You
the girls are talking about.
you're with them, aren't you?
Charlie,
You're with them, aren't
Charlie,
you? What do you
you're
know?
scaring me.
What do you
You're
know?
scaring me.
What do you know?
Kids, get your things. We're going to Grandma's house.
You better get the fuck out of here.
I should have married Billy Otami. My mother told me at our wedding. I fucking
Billy?
knew it.
Billy Jankowitz!
Holy fuck.
You knew this whole time!
Janky, Jerky, get down here.
They named the kids after him? Fuck! Dude, that guy's a cuck.
Yeah, dude,
I played a cuck. How could you?
He didn't. I mean, you think he knew?
No, that's what I
Yeah.
didn't know. That's why I feel very in character now. I feel betrayed, man.
What would you? Okay, man, I don't even want to think of this because
Janky
like,
and Jerky,
no,
my
man.
two boys that I raised
Imagine-
as my own.
Nah, that's bad juju. Like, if I were
That's bad juju, Juju, JJ,
no, man.
Jankowitz,
Imagine,
Jerkowitz.
imagine you think you have like 50 years from now, right? We have
Yeah.
like you have 2 kids, I have 2 kids,
Uh-huh.
and one of us finds out that like, oh, those aren't your kids. Imagine the feeling, yo. That's crazy. I
That
don't
would
even
be
want to
crazy.
think about that. I think I would. I think I'd bug out, bro.
I think I would bug. I think I'd probably leave the country for like a couple months.
I try to get back at her somehow. I don't know how.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think I'd be able to do that because it's like,
Not like physically or nothing. I mean more like I'll try to fuck her best friend. I don't know.
oh yeah, no, that doesn't. That for me, I'd have to like, I would just leave the country.
No, you fuck the guy she cheated on you with. That's how you make everything even.
Yeah, make him fall in love with you, and then like send her a video of him sucking your dick.
You solved it, and that way you get your manhood back, and you get your family back.
Your family back together.
I don't know.
Because
how.
because you now the good woman knows that you just dominated the guy that she
Yeah.
thinks that she was in love with.
Yeah, the kids.
Yeah,
They witness that you have usurped their father, their real father.
usurped. Yeah, the daddy you slurped me up.
Yeah.
Yes, whatever you
Yeah,
think,
your
whatever
dad
makes you
your
feel
dad
better, man.
Slurped me. I've slurped your father.
No,
Wait a minute.
you be all slurping.
Wait a minute. Okay, but if that happened, are you cutting off the relationship with the kid right there, or are you being like, fuck it, like you and me are cool, but your mom's a bitch.
Yeah, I think so.
That's exactly what I do.
I think I would
Actually,
probably like because the thing is now I legally I probably wouldn't even be able to get custody because they're not even my DNA. But I would like if I've already raised that kid, I'd be like, your mom is a terrible person. I need to like take you away from your mom. Like, what is she gonna do in the future
true.
to like manipulate us?
That's good for you, but the court will never see your
That's what
side
I'm
of
saying.
that.
Yeah, the court would be like, "This is not even your kid, bro. Why
Yeah,
would you even
bro.
try and take him?
You're just some guy who's trying to
You
take a kid.
you're just some guy trying to
You're just
kidnap
some
the
guy.
kid from his mom.
You're just a guy seeing a nice opportunity to get yourself a kid. Get
You
out of here.
pedophiles and your
Get
sneaky
out of
loopholes.
here.
You know, I'm so glad Epstein is in jail because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be able to catch you guys.
Get out of my courtroom right now.
I bet you want to cut off his foreskin and eat it. You want to suck off his baby skin.
I bet you would like to put him on a large platform on Twitch and see people hug him against his will. I will not have that in this courtroom.
I hope you do hire adequate security because otherwise people will be kissing your kids for no with no repercussion.
No repercussions. I mean, how do you go your whole life and not notice one of your children's name is Janky and the other one is Jerky? And the people you have been searching your whole life for is Jankowitz and Jerkowitz. Have you even found that Jankowitz and Jerkowitz? No.
Maybe you American might not understand, but in my country we have this saying. We have this saying.
We have this very famous saying.
Very famous.
If you give a wolf a pocket pussy in the shape of a bunny, you will not see it by the morning.
You
we
will
have
not
it.
see
It
by
is
the
very
morning.
famous. Everybody in the village knows that. And for the fact for you to be here standing in my courtroom without even finding the Jankowitz and the Jokowitz, have you even found the two men that impregnated your wife?
Of course not, because it is gone by the morning.
If you have not even found them, then all you are doing, good sir, are you are standing in my courtroom telling me that you have given a wolf a pocket pussy in the shape of a bunny and you will not see it in the morning. That is what you are telling me right now. It is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
I will not stand for this.
Sorry, you're sitting down.
Arrest this man.
Smack him upside the head for a wee one time, bailiff.
Put him into the cage with the cobra. Sir, we don't have that.
Tickle his taint, please.
All right, guys.
All right,
We're at 9:07.
All right.
So we'll that'll be it for this podcast. Let me know what you guys think for the next one. Leave a comment down below. What else you guys want us to talk about? What you guys want to see for the next episode? And for real, someone leave a comment for what food we should do next, because I feel like we're having a hard time deciding on what food we should do a little review on.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna get out of here for this episode. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.